All right, we are going to be starting a new topic. The topic that we're going to be starting is called linear equations. The reason that it is called a linear equation is because when you graph it, you get a line, and that's the part that comes from the word linear. The equations that we are going to be working with are going to contain two variables. Normally, the variables could be anything, but normally we are going to have an x and a y. An example of what a linear equation would look like would be 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. This is a topic that sometimes students have difficulty with, and one morning when I was out walking with my husband, I was thinking about what I could possibly do to improve the understanding of solving a linear equation. And I came up with an idea that we were going to tell a story. We are going to create a story about the two variables in this equation. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the variables in the form of individuals. We're going to have two men. One of the men is going to be named Mr. X, and the other one is going to be named Mr. Y. Now, Mr. X and Mr. Y have always been best friends. They've done everything together. They went to high school together. They went to college together. They both got married. They live in Equationville on the same street, side by side. Then something happened. And we don't know what happened. But there was a major issue that took place between Mr. X and Mr. Y. Mr. X hates Mr. Y now. Mr. X has to get away from Mr. Y. And what I want you to do is I want you to use your creativity, and I want you to write a story. I would like to say that the story would have to be at least half a page long. I've had individuals who have written 2 pages because they love to write and they have a great imagination and things of this type. But explain to me what happened to these 2 men. What happened in their lives that for years and years and years they were best friends, and then all of a sudden something happened and they no longer want to be around each other. Mr. X is terrified and hates Mr. Y.